So, I have been napping all day. Like literally napping. I'll get up. I'll lay back down. I'll get up. I'll lay back down. I'll get up. Keandre is over for a little while. I'll mess with him. And then go lay back down. Catching little bootleg movies here and there. Fall back to sleep. I must really was tired today. Just wanted to relax and rest, right? There's some things that need to be done, but it's not imperative that they get done. And when I tell y'all, I heard about an onion at least 7 times. Now, the 7 times that the onion was brought up, you could have went to the store and got a goddamn onion. So I'm a little moody right now because I don't like to be awakened unless I wake myself up. Everybody knows this rule, including him. Don't wake me up until I wake myself up. When I wake myself up, I am such a pleasant person. But if you waking me up and it's on some bull crap, it's about some stuff that you can't figure out, I'm on 10. Now I'm out here trying to digress as I go and get a freaking onion. And let me tell you, when I get an onion, I literally have to put a goddamn glove on because I can't stand onions with a passion. For some reason, it's the smell of them. It's something. I've never had an onion. The onion is because he wants to put the onion in his tuna salad. I'm sorry. I don't know many people that puts onion in the tuna salad. So maybe that's why I'm freaking out. My mother never put onion in tuna salad. It's just like some people putting apples in potato salad. I can't grab that concept. However, eat your food however you want to, as long as it does not have an effect on me. But now it's having an effect on me because I'm sick of being asked about an onion. Now, go figure this. I literally said, I think the fridge thermostat is up too high. How do I know it's up too high? Because my milk is freezing. Why am I pouring milk in my Captain Crunch and there is ice in my milk? Another pet peeve that just rubs me the wrong way. Now, I turned the thermostat down days ago. So obviously, I guess it was out of line. So he flips it back up. Things has frozen, including those 10 nasty, ugly looking onions that is down at the bottom of the fridge in the veggie compartment that also has its separate thermostat on it. So now you got both thermostats extremely on high. Freaking dummy. Yeah, he put me in a mood today. Sometimes we get in moods like this amongst each other. But I'm going to tell you my resolution to those moods, ladies, where you have the control over a situation and you can, digress from it, cool things off, come back and start it over. Now, I'm going to go and get this stupid ass onion because the other 10 that is in the fridge is frozen. I guess he tried to unthaw it. I suggested, well, maybe throwing it in some warm water or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about peeling a freaking onion because I've never had one. I don't cook with them. There are substitutes out here where you don't have to be crying peeling a freaking orange. An onion. Who wants to be around crying trying to flavor your food that you got to eat? It's just retarded to me. Why would I want to peel and mess with an onion and crying at the same time? No reason why I'm crying other than a piece of food that you want to prepare is making you cry. Out of all the things in the world that you could be crying about, you're crying because there's a freaking onion that makes you cry. An onion makes you cry. Man, listen. Okay, so that didn't work because all of a sudden he's a scientist about what's going on with the goddamn onion. Well, it's going to be too soft. They're no good now. Did you think about that, scientist, after you figured out that you sat here and froze them to freaking death? Did you think about how it was going to dilute from whatever the hell it's the hardness of what it was supposed to be? I don't know. Maybe you should have figured all of that crap out before you decide to freeze them. Then you wouldn't have had no problem with the darn onion. If I was the onion, I'll be mad at you that you froze me because I know several times that I have walked in the market and I ain't never seen a damn onion frozen in the freezer department. They always dry, sitting on the shelf. Usually smart people just follow suit. Oh, well, okay. They're okay sitting out on the shelf. Mind you that there is no warning label or no instruction labels that comes on a pack of onion that is wrapped in its package. So therefore, I guess all gloves off and you decide to instruct and develop and do what the hell you wants to do with this onion. I kid you not, I'm sick of an onion this morning. It's been going on for about that since damn near 10 o'clock. The onion, the onion, the onion, the onion. Now, here's the thing, ladies. When you get out of character for about 5 or 10 minutes, I always have to let a person know. Doesn't matter how this gonna play out or whatever. It don't be nothing that holds me back because all of my ducks are in a row. I think that sometimes that can be so intimidating to a man to know for a fact that, bro, I can move around anytime I want to because all of my ducks are in a row. You know? I think a man don't like that. Most men wants to be able to position themselves where they have that particular type of leverage over you and have you stuck. That's why we have this goddamn physical abuse going on out here and all other kind of situations that women can be involved in because we never sit down and take the time on how to prepare yourself so that you are never stuck in a situation. Well, I watched this one movie while I was asleep, off and on, called The Missing. I don't recall the characters in it because my mind just does not allow, that stuff to permanently like stick in my mind for me to recall it right away. I'm older now. Had I been younger, yeah, I can probably remember those names. But however, I found it was a good movie. And the lady in the movie ended up as a waitress when it became time for her to work. And her parents were hardly ever around. So she grew up to learn how to financially fend for herself. wasn't making much money at all, but somehow she became attractive, and the gentleman became attracted to her. So a relationship started, a marriage started. Finds out he's an attorney, a successful attorney. Lots and lots of money. Have the mansions, have the cars, have the suits, and he has the ties. She has nothing, but she's building her financial egg. However, power, money brings power. Power brings control. Control, power, and money amongst a lot of women who are making the minimum starts to rely on the power of one element from a man telling you that he loves you. We falls into what I would like to call a trap, but not so much of a trap like that, right? Because some of them do fall in love with you and aims to give you nothing but the best. But that's rare in men today. It's kind of been rare in a lot of men back then. However, but let's just say it's a pattern of men that does this type of shit. I'm not talking about mine. I'm just speaking in general. Now you head over heels in love because this man is showing you everything, doing everything that you could possibly have dreamed of while you're out there working your fingers to the bone, but showing intentions that you're trying to keep up your share of a committed relationship. Steady trying to build, but now this isn't what the man wants. His mind has changed, and his fish hook has now finally captured your mind totally. You feel you don't never have to work no more, and all of this stuff, and build your own cocoon for yourself so that you can have that stability and something tucked away. A lot of women is not taught that coming out of the home. But baby, when I tell you, my dad, how much you got? Yeah, you better put half of that away. Actually, we got made to put half of it away. Because when it rains, sometimes it will pour. And if it pours enough and you're not prepared, most likely you will drown. Okay. So she fell in love with this guy. And I mean, he has it all, but you can definitely hear in the tone of his voice when he comes and goes in the house. The words are short, and in the midst of it, he's still trying to show you that he loves you. But that becomes very hard to do now because he's fed up for some apparent reason, or there's been another female somewhere that has caught his eye. Well, if this one over here that comes from the donut shop only making X amount of dollars was okay to settle with me, and I'll find another one. And I'll find another one of that kind, because now he has found what it takes for him to have multiply his satisfaction of what he searched for, to think that brings him this glorifying power. So you gotta be careful with that shit, ladies. They know to talk, they know to walk, they know to dress to impress. And they know if you ain't standing or pocketing or looking to the level of where they are, you will become that target amongst, from a lot of men out here. So you got to be careful with that shit. But boy, was she goddamn catering to that man. Beyonce. I wanna cater to you. I wanna cater to you. Y'all know that song. And I mean, the house stayed immaculate, sparkling, white glove clean, doing everything. Right? All of a sudden, he's coming back and forth now with a whole nonchalant, crazy attitude. She don't know where this coming from. She don't know what she did as far as giving him this type of attitude towards her. In her head, she has been the best that he could have ever dreamed of. So I'm laying there and I'm watching this movie, and I swear I get into the movie with using physical gestures. Shaking my head. Girl. Right? I sure hope you ready for what's about to come, because he's already established this control character about him. She's noticing now all of these particular words. She's noticing now that all of that genuine and loving and divineness and hugs, all of that is just kind of going away. Well, today was her birthday, talking about the movie. And sure enough, he came in there and she had to remind him, it's my birthday. This man went ape shit, y'all. Ape shit on her, just out of the blue. First thing us women would think about is, dang, what type of drugs is he on? What the hell he a drinking on? What the hell, did he have a bad day at work? What the hell? Can't figure it out, because now man's ego sometimes don't allow them to discuss certain things that we know most women who are nurturing to the men, right, can calm him down. Let's figure it out. But men of that caliber would never look at you to think that you are capable of figuring out anything. Because in his head, he knows where he got you from the donut shop. Well, what do you know? Always in the back of his head is going to forever look at you as a ant in the mound. You didn't know nothing when I got you. What the hell would I come to you about anything? They will refuse and fight that nourishment from their partner like till dusk of dawn. I'm telling you. So I'm shaking my head in this movie. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That's what I be saying to the movies, right? I'm sorry that you're in this situation. Oh, Lord. What are you gonna do? Now, mind you, because she had been with them so long, right? And of course, she came across that she was pregnant. She took a pregnancy test and had hidden that. And I'm guessing that she was going to spring the good news on him because it was her birthday. What delightful way of sharing something to become a family. She didn't get time to do that. It was something about, you will do this and you do this and you make me sick and you're disgusting and blah, blah. And mind you, she's standing there with the gorgeous freaking dress on in her heels, ready to celebrate. But that's not what he came home to do. Came home to do otherwise, because now he has a blueprint somewhere outside of the house that he has been developing, that I have to find a way to get rid of the donut waitress. I don't want her anymore. I'm done with her. She ain't worked no more. She stopped building mentally, physically, and financially. Her mind, her body, and her soul and her finance had become his. She relied every bit on this man. Transportation, you name it. All the way down to what was going to be prepared for dinner. What? Okay. Now, the way that I'm telling this story, you'll come across some men that may say, this one is crazy, or she need to shut up because, dang, she cracking the code. Man, she helping a lot of women now out here. What the hell? 'Cause men don't like this type of shit. Nope, nope, nope. Everything is supposed to be private so that everybody can keep doing what they want to do while others are sitting and hurting. While stuff like this is happening because they don't come out of their cocoon to get help or ask or do anything. They just want to be stuck right there in that damn situation. And now, he started beating her. Oh my God, he punched and kicked and slammed her into the wall, punched and kicked and slammed her into the wall. I'm laying there like, where this coming from? He just went berserk bananas on this lady. She got away. She ducks off. She hides in the room. She locks the door. She's safe. What did he do? Oh, he remembers the birthday. He started talking about all of the sweet things and what we're going to do and just unlock the door, baby. And we going to do this and I'm finna to take you out. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is no man in this goddamn world that is sorry once he done first laid hands on you. They already tell you the only thing that they're sorry about is for hitting you. Right then and there, that is your plan to get the hell out. Resource center. Go figure it out. It's over with. Shouldn't take no, I don't care how much you're in love. But she loved this man. She opened that door. She was so astounded. Oh my God, okay. This is the man that I married. She trusted his apology. And there he goes again. He grabs her, he slams her, he kicks her, you dummy, and da da da. And that's because his intentions were, well, listen here, if I said it the first time, you better believe that I meant it the first time. I just proved to you also that you a big dummy. Look at you opening this door and knowing that I just got done wailing on your butt before you were able to even escape to get behind this closed door. But you want to come out. Now, he knows that she loves her because only a person that would come out that room would definitely be in love with a person like that and have every intentions on keep trying to show you the love for you. Women do that. But why? That's the question. Why? Well, she has to. She has to. He had them stripped everything from her. So she knows that if I don't try to keep fighting for this love here, in her mind, she's terrified. What am I going to do? I stopped working. I don't have money. I don't have a car. I can't think for myself. He controlled my mind too. I'm going to get that onion. Because I'm at the store. I'm just taking my time. Because there's a point that I need to make. That's inside of this whole onion story. It also sets the tone of when I do come on this YouTube channel and there's situation going on where there was arguments amongst me and someone else where I say what I mean and not mean what I say. Don't know motherfucker control papoose ever. I've told that many times out here on YouTube, but I meant that shit. I can show that shit. So she finally drew up an escape plan. Loved him up until the early wee morning of the hours when he had to prepare himself to go to work. I was like, what you up to, girl? Because now you ain't got shit. Now what you finna do? I want to see what she's planning on. When I tell y'all, he messed up because somewhere he trusted her earlier on in the marriage. Now, mind you, because some ninjas seems to forget that early on in the marriage that they've shared a lot of things with you. And keep in mind, women keep up with more things that is shared than a man would ever keep up of what is shared in a relationship. They'll forget. However, because she had professed and showed her love so much for him, he would become in doubt that she would never, ever, ever do things of to a certain caliber to hurt him. That's a man thinking. All this mental shit. But she remembered the code to the safe, and he was too stupid enough to know that if you gonna go wailing on somebody, dang near beating them until they last breath because you done found someone else out in the streets that can do you better than my Dunkin' Donut waitress ass. Well, if you gonna wail on me, then you gonna need to go change up a whole lot of shit. Now, some men do remember it. Some men will go and shut your credit cards and stuff off if you have ties together in that area. They'll do all that shit. Go pull the money out the bank and all that. They gonna make sure that they shut you down. But Mr. Captain wanna beat on the female in the movie, right? He forgot. Boy, when I tell y'all that girl, she didn't leave one dime. Not a dime in that safe. Sister took it all. And it was rolls, layers of nothing but money. Maybe over $1 million or $2 million sitting up in there, right? I was like, okay, all right, girl, I'm impressed. Impress me more. Impress me some more. Because she had to draw out her scapegoat. How I got to get out of this. He don't love me no more. This man is in here beating on me every day. She packed very lightly. I like that. You don't need much if you done got away with $1 million. You can go get you some more panties and bras and sweatpants and dresses once you get your escape on. I don't pack shit because you don't need it. Not a toothbrush, not nothing. You'll be fine for not brushing your teeth for 24 hours until you get stable. Don't do that. She didn't leave traces of nothing behind for her to be followed or found. Nothing. Took that money, went and had a friend, found a friend, because we all got a friend somewhere. You just got to keep one. You got to keep one in your pocket in a time of need. Got her an ID. Opened up several bank accounts everywhere. She spreaded that money everywhere. Got her another apartment somewhere in the ghetto. Lived just like the ghetto people. That's right. Blend on in. Don't go get you nothing for no $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. You're standing out. Don't do that. She blend right on in with the ghetto people. Would never known that she's sitting there with all that freaking money. And dressed just like one of them too, with no fucking problem. She had this baby. It's a baby girl. Named the baby girl Miracle. I like that. But he couldn't find her for almost a year. I was like, that's what's up. However, now she has this baby girl. In order for her to continue on making money, she had to find a job. So she went and landed herself back up into another waitress position. Now, I don't know whether if that was a good or a bad mistake, because I felt like after a whole year, why would he still be looking for her when he is in love with somebody else? What are you still looking for me for? But then it dawned on me. Oh, that's right. I took your $1 million. So, of course, somewhere he's still going to be searching. So keep that in mind, people. If you took something that you know that you didn't build and it didn't belong to you, even though you may feel like it belongs to you, like, Madea told you in that movie, you did what? Oh, you washed the dishes? Oh, that's $200,000. Oh, you vacuumed? Yeah, that's about $500,000. You what? You ran his bath water? Yeah, that's another $1 million. See, Madea calculated it up, and most of us would have loved to absolutely receive money in a lawsuit based on those freaking those freaking petty ass things that she talks about. But we know that probably won't work for you in the real world, in the court of law, right? Some it may, some it might not. I don't know. Who knows? But I like the way she added it up. So, of course, he's going to keep looking. And he did so. He did so. And his first lookings was, let me check a lot of restaurants because that's where he got her from. Maybe she went back to doing, you know, what she was known to do. So, in a way, yes, it's a bad decision on her to go and pick up the same type of work that she come from. So that there, I probably would have to say, yeah, maybe that was a bad idea for her. But now she has this baby, and she's got to get this baby over into the daycare so that she can continue to work. Now, after he done found out that she was somewhere still in this town, somewhere, based on his findings of, oh, she's working at as a waitress again. Now he goes and grabs his little team of people, puts them out there. One, he set them all up inside of daycare centers. Imagine that. So she ended up one day dropping off the baby, and of course she was in a hurry because she had to get to work. She was running a little bit behind schedule. She just handed the baby off to one of the females that was in this daycare center, and the lady told her, well, go ahead, go on and go, you can go, because she can hear the lady in the phone conversation speaking to the other party on the other line, saying that I'll be there in 5 minutes. So she captured that, okay, you're in a hurry, I'll sign you guys in, just go, I got the baby. Well, her day was kind of cut short at the restaurant because she's relapsing, because there's a couple that's sitting in the restaurant that is appearing to be going through the same thing that she had just went through. She didn't like the way that the guy at the restaurant was speaking to his girlfriend in the restaurant. And of course, she reacted to that. It kind of triggered her. Something that she's been through, something that she can relate to with that lady sitting there. This man was demanding that she close up her things, and her breast was all out, and what the hell is wrong with you? And then it's just triggering, and it's just triggering. And she went over, poured a cup of coffee on her, so they released her on him, and they released her for the day. And she was okay with that too, because she felt that, she was a little bit still under stress. I was like, okay. Well, she goes and try to pick up a baby pretty early, and the baby is no longer there. Yeah, that girl at that restaurant took that baby, but that girl also got inside of that daycare because her husband positioned these women all around in several daycare centers so that he knew that she was going to be dropping off baby Miracle. And he took that baby. So now she's got to fight and scuffle and do all of this with this man. She's got to convince the police officers. She's paranoid. She's blaming every freaking body, all of her friends. She didn't know who to trust. So she turned against everybody because she was coming at everybody looking for baby Miracle, and you can't blame her for that, right? Everybody knows how a mother is going to react when they have a baby missing. But they end up coming across each other finally. The end of the story ends where they were in a scuffle. She had already hid her 9 mil because she knew that this day would come, and also she had now gained the trust of the officer, which was a female cop that had been through a similar situation where her sister was in it, and now she's raising her sister's baby because her sister ended up dying in that situation. One, because her sister wouldn't listen to her, and she kept telling her sister that you got to get out of this toxic shit. This is not right. Well, she also mentioned in the story that her sister called her one day, but after several times that she have ran to her sister's help and ran to get her sister out of the situation, this was just this one time that she did not answer to her sister. She ignored the calls and everything. She says, what's the point? Sometimes we may feel like that. But I'm telling you guys now, if it's a sister, if it's an auntie, if it's your mom, if it's your cousin, don't stop answering. Just let them keep on planning and planning, because at the end of the day, we're right. Nobody can make their mind up on when they should leave and escape and do all of that stuff. But at least they get to get whatever it is that they're going through out. And you know about it. At least knowing that. So don't ever be fed up with it, especially if you knew that one of your family members or so, or your daughter or your auntie or your mom or so is in the situation, because you already know that. So don't ever not pick that phone call up, ever. Always answer it. Don't feel like answering it, have them send you a text, because that works too. Because the only thing that they're doing on the other side, as they're going through their situation, is continuing to let you be made aware of the situation, or they just may want to hear you say it's going to be okay. There's nothing wrong with that. No harm done. However, that's what happened with that police officer. The police officer became very close and determining to help her now find this baby. Boy, she did some slick shit behind the captain's back. Because the captain was like, okay, but we got to arrest her. We got to do this. We can't do this. We need to report. He want to go by the book. And when I'm telling you, sometimes the book don't matter. The law don't matter. You got to take things into your own hand, because if you're doing it the right way and you can justify what you have to do out here in life for survival or to do anything right, you're able to get around what the law states. This becomes your defense. So not only the judge and the prosecutors or all these people they can read that law from the front to the back and period. But sometimes you having that strong ass story and your story is standing on its truth, they'll disregard what that law says and you'll walk free. That's 100% possibility. Now, she goes back. The guy shows up. She goes back home. She plants the gun. Mind you, the police officer, she was there at her house a lot earlier. Had her sign a protective order. Sign this restraining order against her, the captain's order. And she ain't following the captain no more because she knows she done been through some stuff like this. She got that protective order and stuff signed on her, rushed it down there to the judge. The judge signed off of it. Nobody knew nothing about it, not even the captain. The man shows up, husband shows up to her house. He's already in there. He starts to wailing on her. Boom, boom, boom. Throwing her everywhere. He threw her over there to the right spot, right where she hid that 9 mil. Up underneath the couch. And she just laid there. She let him hit, and they're trying to conversate in between the hits. He's steady controlling the situation and and you were never nothing. And I got you from the restaurant. You always been broke. He wanted 3 things back. He wanted the baby. He wanted the money. And he wanted that control back that he lost for a year. So that there weakened him as a man. She took his money. She left. So there was no more control. He felt less of a man now. But my thing of it is because I didn't write the story. And if I did, I would have had to put that part of the story is missing. Why ain't you doing it to the other girl that you done left your wife for? You created this stuff because you found somebody better. Mind you, she at home taking care of the missing baby. The one that was in the daycare center. That's who he ended up being with. You know how painful that is to go over to try to hunt down a man to get your child back. And there's another woman standing there holding your baby. You know in all your heart you want to pow both of them. The hell? See, that's that adrenaline that it gives us. But then the cop calls her. I backed the story up about 10 minutes on y'all. Told her, no, don't do it. Go home. See, because you're falling into his trap. He wants you to do this because if you do this over there on his turf, you will be going to jail. But that police officer set it up for her to knowing that just give it some time. Since he's looking for you, he's going to come to your turf. He's so built up with freaking anger, he's not going to be clearly thinking all the time. He's going to make a mistake. And the mistake he did, he brought that drama to her door. Found out where she was. Now, speeding back up 10 minutes from where I was. Whamming on her. Boom, boom, boom. She whamming. She trying to get a lick back. She don't get no licks back, though, because she's not a fighter. She's a crawler. She's a screamer. Now we can understand why most women find some way to defend themselves. Martial art classes. Jin-Tzu. I don't know. Take something. Learn how to use a freaking knife in the kitchen. We cut all day. Put in your hand, start twisting and turning on it. Some gloves on, tape it up. Figure it out. You never know when you're in that type of situation. And I believe that they prepare, and they show all these different movies so that you can grab the idea and learn from things like this. Not to go out there and do it, but you're learning along the way. Now, she ended up grabbing that pistol, got him right in the forehead. I don't know why, but I was happy as fuck. Yes, yes. Y'all know how we do in the movies, right? Yes, yes, yes. I was like, yes. Because her problem is gone. And boy, did she go through some problems. Now, mind you, he also came with the divorce papers. Well, for some reason, he ripped those up. I don't know why he came and asked for a divorce. She signed a divorce paper, but because she would have not had every single dollar to give back to him because she's been living off of it for a year, that angered him some more. So I believe that's why he ripped up the divorce paper. Well, since you can't give me all my money back, then guess what? I'm going to take your life, because that's when he started beating on her again. But she shot him dead in the movie. All of a sudden, you got all the police cars out there and blah, 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 and they got her in the back of the police car. Guess who put her in there? The lieutenant. See, that's no idea on how much the police lady was helping her. She was helping her. So finally, the police lady shows up and says, where you been? We've been calling and calling and calling, so now we have to arrest her. She's going to jail. The police lady says, no, she's not. Oh, no, she's not. You gonna release her. She stood nose to nose with Captain, standing on business. He goes, and why not? She says because she signed a protective restraining order against him. He had to stay 500 feet away. Lieutenant says, well, when was this? And She says, why you think I'm late? I just did it. So old girl was free. She walked on over there, opened that door up. The girl that got out the car, baby, the next day came along. She went to apologize to the people who were her friends. But of course, I get it. She had to time everybody out because right now my back is up against the wall and I don't know who the hell is all involved. And when you're going through a situation like this, you got to shut down everybody until everybody has been through your investigation, that you can take them out of it. Like, okay, you're clear. She went around and hugged everybody, wrote apology letters and everything. Actually, there was another guy of interest, Eli. Hopefully, there'll be a sequel, and I can see them two falling in love because I can see his passion. I can see and because he come from where she come from. He's building alongside with her. He has no more than what she has, and she had no more than what he has, except she's still sitting on all that money from that ex-husband. Man, this lady showed up and showed out to say her goodbyes because she had found her dream home for her and her child. She don't have to worry about Ninja no more. He's gone. Walked through her front door of her brand new freaking house with smiles and riches. Actually, don't even have to work no more. Because now all of that money that she could not use and all of these IDs that she was hiding and all of this bank, so she ain't got to do none of that no more. She can bring all of that, merge all of that on right together, and it's justified about where the money come from because it was my husband. He was a legal attorney. So now it belongs to me. I was like, shout out to her, y'all. But I'm going to get this onion. But I just told you guys two things inside of this story that I absolutely stand on. And I meant and I said what I meant. There's nobody in this entire world that will ever have freaking control over Jackie. I don't care how all this argument and this stuff that played out here, and I say this to say that, listening to this whole goddamn, the catfish and shit about what you can do, how you can do it, how you can do it, baby. I'm playing and prepare to the most. Can't do shit. I ain't dumb. I ain't stupid. Can't be tricked off of nothing. But I'm going to get this onion. Because he been asking for this onion for about 7 hours. But because I was doing me today, I'm going to get this onion when I'm ready to get this onion. Because if you need it a little bit earlier, then you're going to have to go ahead on and put on your wings and fly and get it. Now, he going to get the onion. And we going to end this day. You can go finish making your goddamn tuna with some goddamn onions in it that I can't stand. And that's going to be the end of the day. Then tomorrow we'll start over and try it again. But see, all because I'm a little pissed about this damn onion shit, still is not a valid enough reason for me to say, listen here, this shit is over with. It ain't that serious. It's petty. Sometimes we have petty ass shit going on. But at the same time, I will still stand my freaking ground because there will never be where I will open up a door to have a situation where a man could ever think that you have power, control, substance over my mind, my body, and my soul. It is built off of respect, boundaries, okay? And of course, we can now bring in the love shit if you want to. But I'm like a faucet. I can turn it on and I can turn it off. Love you today and not tomorrow. It's just that fucking simple. And that's because I'm grounded. That's because all of my ducks are in a row. Will there be some boo-hoo crying? Of course so. It's emotional. Sometimes we can't help that. But once I look inside that, that account over there or that account over there and patch up my heart, shit is nothing for me to just gotta keep it going. What if I do? Lay down, die? No. Keep it moving. Now, I saw that information. And I knew that I don't know why I wasn't wrong about it. Now, I'm going to walk in here, grab this little 32-cent ass of an onion, and walk my butt out and not look at nothing else. Because I've been breaking the habit about going into the damn stores and walking out with other things other than what the hell I came in there for. You know what else? I need to find a damn car key. Well, I ain't going nowhere. Oh no, it might have fell under the seat some damn well. Now I got to lean over, look under that, and then guess what? My back end is sticking up. Oh Lord, y'all. I don't think I got the right key. So if I don't have the right key, guess who finna be? I ain't got no, let me see something. What key is this? Oh, I guess that's the spare key. Guess I got the spare key. Now, I was in the middle of my... Oh, Lord, I got about 3 sets of keys in here, y'all, and I don't know why. But anywho, happy Saturday to everybody. I seen everybody saying hello. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful freaking day. But Catfish, girl Drunk Larry is over there dropping all of your messages. Like I said, everybody out here knew where you come from. It's kind of messed up that, other situation had done occurred, the way that it did, knowing that that's where you had come from. Now, I don't know how you think that, well, we all know how you would consider, where the hell are the damn onions at? Yep. Onion. First, let's get a dang on bag. Let's do that first. I don't eat these damn things. I don't like tomatoes. But, I'm not the person that take away from something that somebody likes. That's fine. I just stay in my lane. But guess what? I seen a video about dirty something cabbage, man. I think I'm gonna try to make that too. Here's the onion. You wanna get an onion? Yuck. I don't even know what the texture or anything or the coloring is supposed to be. I'm just gonna get an onion, okay? That's what I'm gonna get. Now, what was I saying? Oh, Catfish. Drunken Larry is dropping your shit. Guess what, Catfish? He can't drop shit about Pap. Oh no, baby. I told you. Y'all just didn't want to let it all out, right? Y'all didn't want to do that. But we all knew that your ass was tied in over there with that OCOV. Do I believe that, that message that he put out, that you were his mole? I certainly do. You gotta be crazy if you don't. Yeah. People, I said it. When you came over up in there, let me look this up. Picking and coming at Randa and all that stuff. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta search by name. Okay, there we go. Let's do that one. Place your onion to the belt. Oh, okay, let's put that on the belt. If you have your shopper's card, scan it now. Place your item on the belt. Place your item on the belt. Oh, this is not gonna let. Where that lady at? Because this won't go on the belt, so she gonna have to come over here and hit this but catfish. When you came over here messing with that darn Randa, I knew it. I knew it was something about you, and I wasn't wrong. Nope, I wasn't wrong. I knew it when you sat up there and I'm watching how the hell you are so entangled and kicking it with the OCOV and what was that? Angelo and them, what was the name of that crew? I knew it. I knew it. I could not understand how anybody, like I was like, this woman is toxic. Girl, now this man over here dropping your shit. I ain't know you gonna come back with a whole bunch of goddamn excuses about it. This is this and this and all that low belly shit and the alcohol this and the drug person this and the this person and the ghetto person. And I already know you gonna come back with that, bitch. But like I told you, you can't even talk about that because you laid your ass right on in the bed with them. You sure did. Excuse me. Hi, can help? Thank you. Yeah, that don't have no weight to it, so yeah, that's what you did. You out here thinking that you were. No. Oh no, I ain't even see that. Yeah. For help, touch the call attendant button. Scan your shopper's card or Kroger Pay. I just did that. Thank you. Thank you. Total is $13.73. Yeah. If you have coupons, press coupon. Otherwise, select your method of payment. You come back out here and try to argue, make an argument about something else. I'm over here. No, honey, here go your argument. Argue about why you sat up there with Dubowski. You sat up there with this person. You sat up there with that person. And your ass been over there all that time talking about all them damn people. How you going to explain that? Huh? That why I want to know. How are you supposed to explain that? Even though now we're at the point of I don't give a rat's ass anyway, even though that's my word, but you can use it. Sounds better than saying the F word, right? How? How? That's dirty, dirty. Tupolsky was saying all the time, boy, it's dirty, it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game, and you play right on up in that shit. Yeah, you are the weakest link right now. Well, you were all the time, but right now, while Drake Larry over there posting all your shit up. Man, this is let the games begin again. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, girl. He got your ass tied by your balls right now. Oh, child. Oh, child. All because you also wanted to be in the middle, in the midst of every damn thing. But do I believe that you is exactly what he said? He said that shit about Booker, you know. I mean, is he that good? Did he have that type of goddamn mind control and stuff where y'all needed to be? First of all, hold on here, Catfish. How much did it pay you? How much were you ninjas paid to be on Drunken Larry side to be out there fishing and doing all that shit and searching and getting the information and shit for him. How much? Yeah, I mean, and getting documents and shit from the DOJ website page. I mean, it ain't illegal. You know, we know that. It's just the fact that you being involved and getting him or helping them get information that they retrieved from you because you obviously had some type of credential, like how infamous Sylvia did, right? And was able to get some of that shit, got Sylvia in trouble. She even talked about that, right? Using that damn computer over there. So maybe that's exactly where, why you ain't working in that area too. Cause your ass probably got caught doing some shit too that you ain't got no business doing, and then they revoked all of your goddamn access to certain things. So now you had to go work for FedEx and drive Uber Eats. Maybe that's it. But that's still just a mystery clue. I don't know. But with you feeding him as he was asking you to be, being, you got you doing the gopher shit, the go-to girl, go do this, go do that. You were probably the reason that helped him developed his arguments and sort of speak of way of what he was doing up against R. Kelly. That was you. And I don't think he's done. What part he say he on? He say he finna drop all your shit. I told you I was gonna be right here for it. You can call somebody dumb, stupid, ugly, and all of that shit. And Pap don't give a fuck. Cause I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be watching it, and every time and whatever the fuck he be dropping, boo, I'm gonna come right behind it and talk about it. And talk about it. You were involved. You helped those people over there. I cannot, for the sake of me, understand why anybody that says that they were a R. Kelly supporter or this or that, which wasn't too many, fucked with you. Couldn't understand it. Oh, shit. Oh, bring on some more, Drunken Larry. Bring on some more. I don't have my other phone because I would tell y'all, or y'all could go look on his community board. Man, he putting all that shit out. All of it. And I remembered too. I remembered you coming. I remember now. That name on that email definitely had faded away. That diva on the ball. Yeah, I remember that name out here, right? But it just kind of faded away. What about her, Jason? What do you want about Lil Gringo? It's a whole nother girl out here, Jason. See, you need to go do your goddamn research, Jason. It's a whole nother girl out here that also is claiming to be Leah's daughter. Yeah, I was gonna drop it, and maybe I still will, but I was like, why do that? We got enough goddamn controversy shit going on out here. What is it gonna do, to help R. Kelly out? None of it. So I try to stay away from a bunch of stuff that's not gonna help R. Kelly, but also, I just makes me aware of the stuff, the things that are going on out here. I just like to be aware of them, That's it, that's all. Being aware helps you out, so that you don't be out here talking no nonsense crap. But catfish. How you finna get yourself out of this one, baby? I'm gonna stay tuned and be waiting. I noticed that your response, they ain't like a firecracker no more. You on that preparation train now, huh? You gotta prepare on what's coming back. You can't snap back quick no more. What happened to all that mojo? What happened to that? Now, you know what else sucks though, Catfish? That he sat over there that long, that entire time, years, knowing that you were involved with that crap, knowing that you had your hands dirty in the shit. That's the messed up part about it. And it took all the way to 2002. You probably was hoping that none of that stuff even mattered. Well, I mean, I could see him dropping it now because you over there saying that you don't give a butt. Now, all you got to do is just drop some messages back that Drunken Larry was sending you. Now, it may be juicy, but it ain't gonna matter. Let me tell you why it ain't gonna matter. Because the people that you trying to drop it to, which would be R. Kelly supporters, ain't gonna give a rat's ass. Ain't gonna give a rat's ass. Because they already knew. See, they knew he was against R. Kelly. They knew he was gonna talk some shit and do whatever he got to do or whatever to keep R. Kelly down. So that ain't gonna be no shocking to R. Kelly people. But it sure go show your hand some more. So go on do it. Go on drop some of the messages between that Drunken Larry was saying. Like, go on, girl, go on, try to get you a point. Cause right now, he kicking your ass. But I knew it. I tried to tell everybody. In so many ways, when I got that damn phone call. I don't give a rat's ass how much she talking about or reading anything about R. Kelly's paperwork. That bitch ain't no good. That bitch dirty. That bitch playing a bad hand out here. She toxic. They come calling me. Oh, well, she wants you to come to the event, and she calling everybody over there because she want to apologize to these nuts. I wish the hell I went. Who wasn't over there? Everybody else popped up. Everybody else fell for your goddamn baloney. I ain't to be fucked with. I ain't got that type of goddamn gullible, vulnerable, easy ass fucking mind. You can't play on me. Talking about somebody can't play on you. Shit. Drunken Larry got your ass wrapped up with a noose around your neck right now. You've been played. You've been played. Yeah. Now it's going to get even more interesting if you go finish on and keep talking about the cousin for the Levi so he can drop your shit too. But guess who shit they can't drop? Mass. No, Scarlett, it's been a long time, boo. I don't remember, so like you got to be frequent, honey, because then I'll be forgetting. I'm sorry. And that's because you be doing so many things in life. You just you know how I go. I ain't even got to explain to you, but it's good to see you. I think on the TikTok, right? Scarlett, is that where we were? I think that's where we were, if I'm not mistaken, though. But anywho, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Dabs to you, love. Yeah. So what are you going to do now, Catfish? Because that stuff he's dropping, I love Scarlett. I see you, boo. That stuff he dropping, boo, I don't think you right. You need to be seeing your butt every time I say you ain't come out here for friends. You don't need no friend. Cause that boy just sunk that ship, your battleship with that. I knew it. But no, you steady want to try to be doing the author of confusion shit and all this shit. And it's a man this and it's a man that. Bitch, your ass been dirty. I miss you too. I don't see you. You got to turn your notifications on and come in here and laugh with me, Scarlett. What's wrong? He sunk your battleship, Catfish. You over here so bit worried and cussing and yelling and want to go back and forth with Papoose, girl. You had more problems. No, not at work. No, I just got done leaving the store for a freaking onion. My life has been about an onion, Scarlett, for 8 hours today. That's what it's been about. No, I'm not at work. No. I guess you thought that it wasn't gonna get to this point though, Catfish, huh? Boy, you done poked that bear over there. You done poked that bear. It's all coming out, honey. I wish I had my other phone, but I know that these people could be smart enough to go over there and look at the goddamn community board. You ain't been, like I said, you ain't been shit. You ain't gonna be shit. And people are not like you. Because I would never be like you. And I'm sure a whole lot of other females. You out here just whispering over in everybody damn ear. Everybody. He was right. Once they kicked your butt out. See, at first, you were the agent. You were the mole out here. You were transparent. Yeah, I'm gonna smile with these people, get in, shake their hand, become a YouTube associate. I'm gonna take what they and do this and make phone calls. By golly, what the hell you done said about Dr. Rogers? I ought to call her up. I ought to call her up, cause I'm nosy like that. I should call her up. Yeah. Get some of that information from her over there, if she still got some. Deuces, Scarlett. Deuces, I'm on the screen. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm on the screen. I'm on the screen. How you doing? How you doing in my Madea voice? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, boo? How you doing? But you know, I'm just on here ranting for right now, because right now I get to glorify and laugh at, the catfish lady who I be talking about, because you been all up in here when I be ranting, right? She getting her butt toasted. She getting all of her seclusive information dropped out here of her being who she was all along behind the damn scene. Hey, catfish recommendation. You need to get that tattoo right there, boo. You need to learn when to shut the hell up, but you didn't. Ran your mouth to the OCOVs over there. They got all your dirt. They got all your dirt. Bad girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cause they coming for you. Hey, catfish, I gotta turn the air up, girl, because I just got hot, baby. That's story time. Listen, that boy dropping on you on how hot-mouthed and double standard and toxic that you were, girl, I'm loving the exposure. And you ought to know he shouldn't have been dropping no stuff like that with Papoose got there still out here. Get your game up. How you get your game up? Stay in your own lane, boo. You ain't had the group up. Pap ain't got the group up with nobody, but you goddamn it fell in the team. You fell in the little group, girl. You done fell in the group. They done kicked you out. You always been against R. Kelly. So shut up. Then you out here in love. 12 times in love. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Then you got your coochie shit out here on the damn internet. Girl, you a failure. You a whole goddamn flunky. Don't nobody. Don't no lady. Don't know that done talked about all of this shit about what they done did and who and what type of men they want and they like this and they be that and then you out here with a effed up resume, girl. Please run that stuff to your mama. Who believe in that? They done slit your throat, girl. Drunken Larry done slit your throat today. That's some crazy shit. He called you, what did he call you? He called you, ICE or Homeland or something. He doing you just like, all right, I see you later too, honey. I'm about to go. I'm finna get inside so I can show my people over here what Drunken Larry put on his community, because I'm back at home where I want to be. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my phone right quick so we can read this. And I'm so sick of you talking about that damn same 30,000 in a damn cash app. Girl, go sit down somewhere. At least you got money to escape from YouTube. At least you got that. I'm proud of you about that. At least you didn't save that up. Now you can escape. Isn't that crazy? Oh shit! You thought that you didn't well you got yourself out the group. Then you coming over here acting like you finna be real solid and tight up in the R. Kelly group over here. Nah, they done kicked your ass down too. Oh, oh shit! It ain't nothing left but to say I ain't fucking with these people. I ain't got no friends on no YouTube. I ain't this. That's the only thing that you can say. That's it. That's all. Ain't nothing else to say behind. Hey, grandson, can you say hi? Say hi. Look, say hi. No, that ain't yours, and I didn't get you one. Hi, Teddy. I don't know what I just did with that other key. Oh, there it is. No, leave it alone. Hold on. Here. And don't bust it. Go get to your granddaddy. Granddaddy. Ooh, y'all. Catfish. Let me show you what I've been laughing at, girl. Because you know you probably ain't seen it. Because, woo, all of a sudden, Alexa, light on. Alexa, light on. Thank you. Oh, girl. But yeah. Hey, Wonderful. Hey, huh. Let me see if I can find this on this there. Let me let y'all see. Because Drunk Larry is coming with it, okay? Now, all we need you to do, Catfish, is come on back with yours. Come on, share with us. What Drunken Larry did say it all to you. You probably can't do it because of the simple fact that it's gonna make you look guilty. He's gonna make you look guilty. Wait, let me find it. Hold on. Let me find this girl. Ooh, child. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 I don't know. Well, I gotta find the page though, cause he got about 1,000 of them. Or maybe this one. Oh, here we go. Dang, I went right to it. Now, Catfish. Look what he done did to you. Now look what he done did. Look what he done did. You gonna tell us everything? You gonna tell us everything? What you got some messages for us out here? Huh? Do you? Ooh, yeah. Wait. Wait. What the hell? Where did it go? Oh. I eventually got everything she got on Sharon. Girl, hold on. Let's pause that right there, Catfish. Now, what does he mean? Please tell me that this man don't have everything that I'm thinking that he had that you have been saying about Sharon Winbush, but yet then set up there on that phone calls with Sharon Winbush like your hands have been clean and you ain't talked about that woman behind her back. Oh, this finna get juicy out here, y'all. Y'all better tune in because y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all the wrath. Okay? Y'all better let's turn on them notifications because if he dropping that, Catfish, you know I got to eat. You know I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that without salt and pepper. No flavor, no cheese, no milk. I'm eating that. What he say? I'll eventually get everything she got on Sharon. She's actually probably deep cover now. Ooh, child. Mm, 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 mm. I'm going to be right here for it. Agent Diva on the ball. That's catfish, y'all. You might as well come into the office like Jason Bourne. How you gonna explain to the other side that you was what? That you was what? Girl, girl. How you was YouTube CIA for Drunken Larry? Huh? It was obvious. There was nobody over here. I'm gonna tell you over here on the Papoose channel and a few other channels that was being fooled, that was confused. They done already figured it out. Guess what? In that octopus that's going on out here, yep, he was right. You should have been right on up there, owning one of them damn arms on that octopus. He wasn't wrong. He got it right. He got it right. Yeah, he got it right. Why your name up there? That's why your name up there. Uh-huh. That's why you up there on the octopus. Yeah. He said this, girl. The house of the cards are gonna fall. See, we okay over here, the R. Kelly supporters, because we know his stance. We know what he did. We know how he did it. He done told his own story. So all that madness and all that shit about what he done did shit, girl, listen, the focus ain't on that no more. He done went to jail. He done had to build himself back up. In other words, he done got what the reaping in the soul. It may not be enough for a lot of people out here, but at least it touched him. And other people are probably looking for more to happen. Me, I'm only here for the fucking tea. Because anything that happens beyond where it is now of R. Kelly, that's something that God has to plan to touch the right people to come in and help him. And over here on the Papoose Show, we ain't as powerful as God. We can't do that. I can't do that. Now, he says that somebody tell Harvey Dent, aka Six Face, that the jig is up. There are no such things as sides when people like this move the boundaries. He's talking about you. See, you should have did everything at any cost or whatever to say fuck this love internet shit and stayed focused on securing whatever messages, whatever time, whatever friendship that you were building with that OCOV team leader, Drunken Larry, and Levi. Because you know good God darn well, the minute that you poke at them or the minute that you ain't riding with them, they already executed the most prioritized situation that they should have done. And that was to evacuate your ass out they group. 'Cause they ain't know who the fuck they were fucking with. They ain't never seen you. They just took you by your word because you over there inciting some fucking law shit. Oh, okay. Well, this is the person that we can kind of roll with over here. Now they found out what they needed to find out about you. Then they kicked you out the group. The girls came to their senses. Man, we talking to somebody we ain't even never seen. We talking about our plans, our discussions, and a whole bunch of stuff. So you do and you can have some shit on them. But you have to keep in mind that it ain't gonna matter to the R. Kelly supporters over here because we already knew over here. We wasn't the ones over here that was in their group with them. We kept all the shit was kept separated. They argued and there was just debates. Nobody shook fucking hands, but you did. You did. So it ain't gonna matter what you getting all your panties in a goddamn bunch and coming out here and think that you got some sulfur 8 grease shit to be dropping to grow anything. But I sure want to see it though. I sure want to see it because I'm nosy, boo. And if you gon' switch teams and start reporting their emails and texts and conversation, you know what he talking about, boo. Because he relied on you and you were putting them out here. You were his correspondence from him sitting in that jail to getting his information out here in the goddamn YouTube streets, the community that gathered together to debate or discuss situations about R. Kelly's incarceration. That was you. I even peeped in here and there. I just know how to use my finger, put it up to my mouth, because sometimes I don't belong where I may even think I fit. So I have control over myself on that. I ain't got to be involved in this shit. It's better off having a view from the skylight and just watching this shit and waiting for it to just play out. That was the best seat in the damn house. I ain't gonna lie to you. VIP up top just watching. Watching all the snakes and your snake slithering ass moving around and shit. But you want to make it all about a goddamn man. Now, I'm putting my finger up to my mouth so that it can control an extension of words that I can say. But you did that. So he says to please tell them. Don't be fake to them like you was to me and us. Because that man did take you in thinking that you were solidified. You were honorary. Because you was out here talking all of that hot shit mouth talk that you do. Convincing. Have people try to believe what you're saying. He took you in like a little old wet dog. Blow dried you with the blow dryer and let you stay. You became amongst the group. Now look at you. I think that you in a tough position on that chessboard right now. You might want to just hit the bell and just tap on out. I don't know. But he also put this up. Like, this is why he said you're messy. But messy was something that I've been calling you forever since I've been out here and since you left my channel messing with Randa. Coming in between something, trying to merge yourself into something that her and I are trying to come to a resolution on and finish YouTube without any animosity amongst each other. And we did that. We did that, right? This is why he say you're messy. This is why I was confused. These people is 21 faced it. You have known me for 7 years and you never seen me do no shit like this. But what he's saying, Catfish, is that you did it. Debosky, this is you in communication with Drunken Larry back in 2020. And I know that you're probably going to come back and say, well, I didn't know Debosky like that. And I wasn't fucking with him like that. And blah, blah, blah. But he don't even probably give a fuck. He don't give a fuck anyway. Because if that was a place for him to have a freaking a voice at, especially when what happened to him, a lot of people became discouraged about his channel. So they started leaving. So now, what did he do? Ante up. Well, I'm going to go somewhere. Well, okay, that's where the people going. I'm going too, because they going to hear what I got to say. So I understood his strategy move too. Using your shit. Using your shit. He did that. It is what it is, right? But here you are, and I'm wondering, did you have that discussion with Debosky? Like, listen here, I got to tell y'all, let me tell you this, because, you know, if it ever comes to terms on this stuff right here, I said this, and that, because that's what that boy just put out. Debosky is soliciting harassment and speaking on Levi's mother. I can't stand him. Mm, mm, Pee-wee, what's going on, love? Happy Saturday. Yeah, I can't stand him. How is it that you can fix your mouth? Because once I can't stand your bitch ass like I do with you, catfish, bitch, I ain't never, as long as the sun come up and down, ever will have nothing to say to you. I told you a backwards bitch. Pap don't go back. I ain't falling back nowhere. And I heard what you said about those ladies coming over here on this channel. And I exclusively stated what the fuck I meant. They come over here, they want to hee, and we gonna ha. It's gonna be about your bitch ass. I'm gonna go to their channels, and when they doing you, and I'm gonna laugh about your bitch ass. But what cannot happen is that those ladies and I will never go into no fucking debate about R. Kelly. They believe whatever the fuck they want to believe, and I'm gonna take my stance on what the hell I believe. But we don't do that over here. I'm never going to their fucking channel when they are in their heat of the moment where they want to say and do against R. Kelly. But who the fuck am I to take that away from them? That fucking prerogative. Go do what y'all gotta do. So know the fucking difference. It's when it's about you. And I don't give a fuck who it is. Tears, TSW, Diva, all of them. Yes, you right. I did. Went back and forth with those ladies. But guess what it was on? Some petty, goofy ass shit. It wasn't about no R. Kelly. No, what about no R. Kelly? Diva decided to follow behind you, calling somebody dumb and stupid. So yeah, I tagged her back. She could have did that all by herself. She didn't have to have a hook put in her back to try to gangster up on me. Don't gangster up on me with nobody else. Don't allow nobody else to use you. Use yourself. Tears? Yeah. We went at each other, blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember what the hell kicked that off. All I know that it finished off talking about some damn dogs. That's when I realized, wait a minute. That's some goofy, petty ass shit. And of course, the Blade and all of them, that's they girls. It was expected. They supposed to have came back and hit at me. I'm on here arguing and doing whatever with Tears. That's who the fuck they ride with, goofy. You think that I wasn't prepared and ready for that type of shit to happen? The only difference is that I have a team over here that falls back and sit back because they don't want no involvement in none of this shit. I came up against all of this shit by myself. And I have been told by a whole lot of my women in the blue, oh, pap, pap, pap. And sometimes I listen. But I like the damn tea. I like sometimes the drama. Sometimes the truth comes out of the drama. It's in there. Look at them now. You can find it. You just have to have the lens for it and the tolerance for the BS sometimes. YouTube ain't the only place where everybody out here ain't seen no damn BS. That's what's crazy about it. Like, oh, this is a big shocker to you. Man, please. You got it going on at work. You got it going on in the grocery store. It's everywhere. It's in your family. But then when we get on YouTube, oh, everybody is too dang gone good to be, oh, and this is some gossip. I know I don't listen. But that don't mean that I don't love you, because you do. You tell me you put me in the right lane. But sometimes I like to switch lanes. But I can tell you one thing, how solid these women have been over here, catfish. I don't care how much I run my mouth and I be I be nosy and doing what I'm doing. They ain't left. Because they know me. And I talk to them behind the scenes. Because they could have been gone. They could have been said, no, Pap, this ain't the type of stuff. They just sit back and wait until I do a show where I got my sense hat on. When I'm doing those, then they'll pop out. When I'm doing some ratchet ass shit, I tell them, don't come out here. I'm good. My finger is on the block button. I know how to block, do all that stuff. Do all that shit. I be telling, listen, y'all ain't got to be here today. This ain't what y'all want to see. This ain't normal. Go there. Yeah, and they know, especially if it's about you, catfish. Oh, hell yeah. But listen to this. This lady is raising money for R. Kelly's defense. Does anyone know her? Investigating. Investigating. Now, after you find out who exactly would be raising the money for R. Kelly, what exactly were you going to do about it? Nothing. You were just going to sit back and gossip on it. That's it. That's all. You weren't going to do nothing about it. You ain't going to do nothing about it. Just knows. You nosier than me. That's crazy. Did you get your onion?
I ain't see it.
Oh, it's in the bag. You're welcome. You said, FYI, I threw out there that I would like to have 2 debates. This is what she came for. This is what I guess she thought was going to, really build the channel and have her, with the number one, I guess, show over there. But that too had to come to an end. That type of content just couldn't go on forever. Are you trying to get you want me? I gotta turn the ceiling fan on because I am burning up. Like literally, it's hot. Got hot all of a sudden. You've been in the most. But this is him showing you how you were all up in every damn thing. Look at that. I threw out there that I would like to have 2 debates against the Section 8 Sesame Street group. And that's not. And then you come back and talk about what type of freaking lady you are. And ooh, and I don't like to do this type of stuff. And ooh, and I don't be around these kind of people. But if you threw a proposition out here for a debate to the Section 8 people, the Section 8 people come back and debate with you, but you're saying that you don't like to be around these type of low-lifed, know nothing, having ass people. But you throw them out a proposition for a debate. That's the sickest shit ever. That's you telling on you that you are FOS. That's you telling on you that you are out here to create a whole dimension of a bunch of hot shit. That's you. I don't know if Trent and his crew will accept the formal challenge once offered. The teams will debate once as the prosecution and once as the defense. I've only asked the non lawyer to team up with me so far, and he didn't. Because I don't think that the non lawyer would have ever positioned himself to get caught up in the buffoonery that you wanted to engage in. You wanted to ignite. Matter of fact, you did it. You did it. That was the only way that you felt that once you got cut off the branch, off the tree over there, right? Now let's do this type of stuff. This will recreate my character because this is all I know. This is all I know. Then you're mad about what other people know and what they are good at. That ain't good enough for you. That's entry level. Because you only talking about the law is the only thing that I guess that gives you your goddamn wings or something. But there's a whole bunch of other people out here that are very good at what the hell they do and have a degree in other different areas. But if you don't, oh, by golly, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're slow, you're bald-headed, you're ugly. What? What? What you want? What you want, boy? What you want? The other team mates would be Larry. SpongeBob even got the hell gone. SpongeBob even packed it up. Got sick of your shit. Ain't that so? But see, that's only half of it. What do you want? What do you want, Gressa? You say hi. Huh? Can you say hi? Look at you. Say hi. 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 He said grandma today, y'all. Say grandma. Grandma. Can you say grandma? What? What? What?
Uh,
What?
you, you,
You what? He getting there, girl. He be trying to get the words out now. You what? You gaining too much weight. You gaining too much weight. I can't even pick what? What do you want? Some water? You want water?
good, good,
That's my water. Go put it in the refrigerator.
no,
Go put it in the refrigerator for grandma.
tea,
Thank you.
tea,
You want some water?
tea,
Here. No, I know you don't. You don't even like water.
tea,
You need water. W. Oh, he's saying T.
tea,
Where the T at? Oh my God, he was saying T.
tea,
Show me, wait a minute. Look, Wanda. Look. What is this? Show me T.
tea,
Wait. Look, where's T?
tea.
T. Yes, he got it. Girl, his mom be working with him. They be getting down, especially in school too. So he be
Ta a tea,
T A
tea a tea,
no
tea,
T.
ta a tea,
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I'm proud of you. You said T.
a ta a tea.
Yes.
Eh,
Yes. Go get it.
da,
Go get it. He wanted milk. Wow, he was telling me tea. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So he got the water bottle and he pointed tea. I'm like, oh, okay. I got you, bro. But listen, girl, he getting down, Wanda. He is getting down, honey. I can't wait. When I tell, like I said, I see Keandre, and the only thing I not just Keandre, it's a whole lot of other people, experiencing and just I'm using Keandre, seeing Keandre, without a doubt when you go through something like this, there is a God. Because I know man could have not kept him. There is a God. God is instilling and have manifest and has made it where these people that go to school to become a doctor to save lives and to do all of that, that's done also through God put it in them. This is a decision that we made. We want to save lives. We want to learn how to do this and how to do that, right? So I trust in all of that. But all of this stuff that he's going through, because I could say, God could have been said, no, we gonna bring him on, even after all of the work that they had done. Let me see something. Yeah. Surgery after surgeries after surgeries after y'all seen it. I posted pictures. I could not believe it. And then they didn't have much hope. But like I told you, it was after the surgeries, the heart surgery, and then he had they had to have his throat cut open to put the darn thing down through there, and then he ended up with blood clots everywhere. I showed y'all, like, he had swollen up so bad to they had no answers until his story got out there, right? And then his primary physician, right, started reaching out and stuff. The doctor, this was a physician that flew in from Pennsylvania, that they talked, and they was doing some type of medicine. I forget the name of it. I have to go through all of his paperwork that they were given to adults that were breaking up the blood clots, right? And they never used it on a child. So he was the first child that they used this medicine on, but they had to start off with a slow drip, very slow drip, and then I think it was like every 2 days, because they had him in a coma. They had induced him in a coma. They would increase the dosage. It would be more of a drip, 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 drip. Then after a day or so, they started to see some changes in some of the blood clots from the legs, because it was all up down through his body. So I don't know what they were saying. Then they increased it some more, and then they started to see the swelling going down in the foot. They started to see the swelling going down in the leg. So then that's pretty much what saved him. And I think that we all just cried. It was like, oh my God, because that was the last hopeful thing. The doctors like this gotta work, because they didn't know what else to do. So It took his head a long time to go down. Of course, they kept that in a helmet, for whatever reasons or so. But yeah, it was. It was just but God. It was hours and restless nights and things like that. And then after a year, you get to bring him home. And now we're going through it because there was a nurse up there, girl, that started putting in reports against us about, we wasn't showing up for the classes of how to take care of him, that we what girl, and they was all lies. Come to find out, she was trying to, I guess, make it, she really wanted Keandre. Like she wanted to adopt or take him home or some shit. And they end up terminating that lady because Keandre was not the first one. She was putting in all kind of lies because I kept asking Niche, like, how long we got to keep doing this? And she would say the nurse's name, like the nurse, she put in the report saying something. So the doctor want us to do 4 more hours, or the doctor want us to do this. And I kept saying, hold on, hold the hell up. That's not what I was told when we had this grand meeting up there, right? So I went to his physician and we went into, they take you into the little room and stuff. I said, no, no, we did this. And I have the hours and things in my phone. I have this, I have that. We've done this. I'm showing him we know how to do this. We know how to do the CPAP. We know how to administer all his medicine. We know what's going on. They started investigating her. Like, this lady is lying. This lady is lying. So immediately took her off of, had her removed from being Keandre's nurse. You too attached. And I don't know what you get this attached for him for. That, like, I really think, like, she could have probably, she probably would have packed him up and escaped out the hospital with him. That's how I felt about it. I was like, what the hell? Her baby. We come in there, she would be sitting in the rocking chair with him and everything. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Now, I don't know whether if she even tried to breastfeed him or something like that. But yeah, you got to girl, you literally have to document everything when you are in situations and going through things so that you'll be able to recover, baby. When I tell you, I use my Word doc in Excel, honey. So much it's ridiculous. I probably need to transfer stuff out my phone because I do Excel on my phone. I'm on Word doc on my phone. So, but I just listen. I needed to share that with y'all for today. But I needed to put that story out because see how I come back in the house? Now, mind you, I left out of here on 10. I am down to a 0. I had to go out and digress. But it's just that easy for me. I use taking a drive, to calm down and to do this so things don't escalate to where it don't need to be. But it was all about an onion today. All about an onion. Yes. I want to give some shout out to Serena. Serena and I have been in the comments and she's been sharing some of her memoir of her adventurous life. And I like that. Now, I can't touch her with Alaska because I ain't been there yet. But Serena has been enjoying life. And I want to give shout out to that. Now, she sent me a picture of her Rottweiler and Blackie, and it kind of touched me, right? Because I had Rottweilers, right? I just got to go find the pictures. And I told y'all Heavy, Cody, and Smokey, right? And I have to find pictures. But when she sent me that, I'm like, oh, she took me back to, remembering my 3 rots that I had. It's like, but I am enjoying Serena in the comment areas when I'm not on live and to converse. And then I have Harlem where her and I kind of been, peeping in on the Carmela Anthony. And I'm sorry, I've been typing his name with a C. His name actually starts with a K. So I was like, oh, yeah. But it's Carmela Case, right? And we were talking about how, I don't know, because the video does show a little scuffling going on up in there, but you still can't pick out who was who and who was what, only until you see Carmela jet from up underneath the tent at the top and start running. But do you see some pushing and scuffling and stuff going on under there? Yeah, you do. You do see that, but who are they is the thing. Like, who is who? Who is who? So that's where I'm kind of touring at, and I can make out the story, the fact, because it is a fact that Carmelo was at that tent first before the Austin and the Hunter and them guy got there. They came in way after Carmelo was sitting there up underneath the tent. Was he up underneath the tent based on the storyline that's out here on what Eddie said? They said that Eddie told him, come on, come down here, because he was coming up the bleachers and he walked past one tent. Then it's obvious that if he kept walking past the first tent, whereas if it's storming and raining out there, he could have easily sat there to get out of the rain. So somebody had to have grabs his attention for him to go past that first tent, and he made it down to the second tent and sat down. He literally sat down. And then it's minutes later, that's when you see the twins and some old boys coming in, and then the film, the video kind of switches frame or something, because you don't see them coming up to the tent and positioning themselves. So a frame is skipped somewhere, I don't know why, and then it jumps to the frame of the an altercation of group of people up underneath the tent. There is no frame where you see those boys walking to the tent like you see Carmelo walking to the tent. You're welcome. I know, but Wanda, it has been a fantastic learning experience for me. This is something that we have never been through. I don't even know any close family members like my mom's niece and nephews that has autism. So reading the books, watching videos, we had a lot to learn about this, And now when I hear other people speaking about whether if they have a son or a daughter or someone, of a family member that they are raising and also around, right? I can understand it. Because at first I was like, a what? And a what? And it's, when you don't know, when you haven't been around these type of circumstances, and it becomes mute to you. It's like, it's not like I go pick up a book from somewhere and just want to study autistic kids, because there was nothing for me, no reason for me to do so. But now that I understand it, Niche has a very close friend, and her daughter is autism. So when she comes around, right, because they come over here, I can understand now her actions and why she, behaves this way, or So I understand it now. But it took a lot of learning though, and it's a lot of patience too, though. One, a lot. You have to have a lot of patience with them. That's it. And because there are some things that you just not, that you might not want to tolerate, or you might not understand why he's shouting, being belligerent. But I've learned it from Keandre that, oh, he wants something. It's his way of getting your attention, and because I don't understand what he's saying right now, I have to be patient. How do I be patient with them? I'll start offering, is it this, grandson? You want this? You want this? What is it? What is it? And then he'll show me finally. Now he's calm. So I had to realize all of this screaming and kicking and the stuff that he does is he wants something. And I'm not paying close enough attention to understand what he wants. It could be the remote, because he liked to turn the TV to the Spanish channels. I don't, but I have to humble myself. Okay, grandson, what? Show grandma what? What do you want? What? Then once he gets it, he happy as I don't know what. Now, there's some things that I know I can't give him. No, you can't play with this, grandson. So now I have to allow him to just go through your temper tantrum. You'll stop. Or I'm going to offer you something else. You can't have this, but you can play with that. Those are your choices. Now, if you don't want to deal with that and you want to keep this screaming, I will time him out. Go and sit on that couch. And he don't like to be timed out, but he knows when we mean it's time out, go sit down. Then he fall asleep. But they will show you. Yeah, you just have to be patient and understanding. You know, can't you can't hear what they're saying, but they can direct you to what they're saying, and then we make the choice whether if he can or he cannot have it. Like now, he done moved from toilet paper. He don't pull that off and fly that around the house, you know. Now he done graduated to plastic bags. He wants a plastic bag. So okay, I don't have a problem with the plastic bag, but you can't have a whole plastic bag. So he'll take the plastic bag, and do you know he knows a certain amount of the plastic that he wants. So he rips it off with his hands, and it's enough for him to spin it around like a helicopter, you know. Go ahead, go ahead. And you go on and do it, you know. So I don't mind that, but I will not allow him to have a whole plastic bag. We're not going to make a mistake where you put this over your head or anything and I walk away or something like that. So, no, we always do our safety first. Safety first, man. Safety first. How you fall? Yeah, what you falling on? You broke. Do you know how long your ankle is gonna take? Girl, and you pulled a hamstring, baby, fracturing an ankle. Is that ankle bone is a thick piece of bone? That takes on the sidewalk. Okay, don't have me flying over there bringing your butt one of them darn motor scooters, cause you can't walk right. Get you to walk right. I hope you healing and doing better, girl. Not the ankle ball, honey. No. That bone take a long time to heal back. And then, as old as we are, Wanda, you know you're susceptible for having the arthritis is set up in it. Then you won't feel it right away. But by the time you turn, I know, the 60, 70, honey, you're going to be start complaining about how your ankle hurt. And then we think it's the weather and stuff like that. But it don't take long for arthritis to set up in a fracture, especially at once we're above that age of 50. Shit, it'd be like it's red. It'd be sitting back waiting to attack. Like, I knew somebody who had the rheumatoid arthritis, girl, and she just lived in so much pain, honey. I was like, oh God. I could not imagine that, was to watch her cry about it. She's in so much pain. Yeah. You in a boot. I told you. I'm fly out. Bring your butt one of them darn remote control walkers or something. But it'll heal up long as you do right. Keep it on. Do follow the doctor's order on it. Don't be cheap. Because it'll take too much longer to heal for you. So do right. And after that, I wish I'd be over there with you. I had your, but let's go, Wanda. Going to the pool. Because that water is therapy. I don't care what nobody say, man. You ever go to a cycling pool where they got the cycles in the pool? Baby, baby, baby. You talking about feel wonderful getting up out of there. So you might have to look that up. Let me know when you get that boot off so we can look up the if you got some cycling pools in your area at the Y or something. We'll get you to that pool and sit on that cycle up underneath that water and which girl come out of there feeling like brand new once because you building back up the muscle tissues back around it. Yeah. So only thing about over here, girl, is stay crowded. And, I started getting, I know they got the cleaning filters and stuff in there, but the pool areas, girl, it has started when they first put one out here. It was just too crowded for me. So I think I just got, phobia. 'Cause ain't no telling what people be doing in that water. I be like, shit, no, sir. I think that's why I got away from the slides at the water park and stuff like that. I was like, oh no. Oh no. No about getting in here. Somebody wanting in there pee-peeing in that water. Yeah, you got to do physical therapy. Okay. Well, let me know when you get out that boot, girl, so we can see about physical. I like physical therapy, but physical therapy, they want you, and I get it, they want you to heal on their time, push it up here, bend it over here. Didn't I just tell you that hurt? Hold on a minute. Hold on. You're doing too much in here. Well, wait a minute, girl. Please. I remember I had that knee surgery. Girl. And I quit though, Rhonda. I stopped going to physical therapy. That was enough. Y'all robbing my insurance company. I ain't even finna do that. And so I started treading the pool. The pool is what helped my knee healed. I had the knee surgery. Uh, and I ain't never had, that's been over about 15 years ago. I'll never have no problem with my knee at all. None. Not in the cold, not in the summer, none of it. It's like brand new. And I was surprised, so I was like, wow. But I tread that pool 3 times a week, honey. You name it. And I don't know, maybe about a good 3, because I was in physical. Yeah, I did the rest of my duration that I was supposed to have at physical therapy. I took it to the pool. I was like, I'm good with y'all. Sure did. Healed my own freaking knee. I know that's right. I know that's right. Now, when I get my butt down there, which I am coming, Wanda, I will be there when my mom gets back from Ohio. She's got to take a trip to Ohio because of I got to go help her again. So it will be right after the 4th. I will be in Chicago. Yeah, on the weekend. So I'm going to let you know. I'm going to be over here at Wanda in Chicago because I don't have your email address, so you got to send it to me or you could call me. But I will be there for a weekend in July. Yeah. And guess what, y'all? Shout out to Pap. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to Pap. Today is the 20th. Today is the 20th, and I officially hit 28 years in my career. Today. Yay! I'm at a 28-year milestone, y'all. 28 years. I was like, oh my God. 28 years. There's no way 28 years didn't happen. And somebody told me, you this big dummy. I know everything I need to know about what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Listen, I'm supposed to get off. Love you, girls. Y'all have a beautiful day. I don't know. I might pop back on tonight. I don't know. But I'm gonna go and flip the TV, get some lunch. Well, it's dinner time. Get it prepared. I'm not cooking because I want to mess around with this dirty cabbage. I'm kind of liking that. Or I might make me a salad bowl with something in it. So, and then tomorrow I'll put me some dinner on and get ready to head back to work again. But listen, y'all know I'm out here to get y'all the 411 on this information. Because when I tell y'all this lady here has been, I don't know, double stand, double sided, double crook, double toxic, double this, double that. Like what are you were really here for? But I get it. She fell off in a group, and now the group is disclosing all of the shits, and I'm with the shits. Yep. You say, okay, I don't have your number, and today your nephew, 37. Holy cow. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. But I don't know how you don't have my number. I do not know how you don't have my number. Do my email, and my email's in the bio, and then I will shoot you my number so that I can come and see what the hell you doing in this damn boot. And then we can, I don't know, I'm gonna have to bring you a 2 for $10 Whopper sandwich because you can't go no damn well. Talk to you later, girl. Make sure you get in touch with me so you get my number. I will be down in the shy a little bit after July when my mom make it back from Ohio. She said it's no emergency right now, which I was glad because I was, I have Saturday, Sundays off. I literally would take either a Saturday or Sunday, baby, and it's a day all about me. I lay in this, I relax. I don't do no strenuous, no nothing. Now tomorrow, since I didn't do anything today, I will cram in, everything pretty much that I need to do. All my house cleaning and blah, 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 and get that over with. So, with that being said, I said what I said. Now, is she gonna come back with the text messages on them? I guess we should see. I don't want to hear nothing else. Nothing. Have a lovely day, Wanda. Girls, love y'all. Bye.